And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Logan Allen. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here's Mookie now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off. To third. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got...
Back here in Cleveland, and our pitcher in this game, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Way high with that one, and the count now 2-0. And a foul ball. And now it's even up.
That was straight queso right there.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Splits the plate, and that's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. Pretty nice play there.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. And that's outside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. That one misses in the dirt. And that one fouled off. That one missed. upstairs, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now move to first.
No, he's in there.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. Digging in, Andy Pajes. Allen back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch just misses. Man at first, 1 away. Missed with a changeup. 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And now 3-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here's a 3-2. Stays alive. Ground ball right side, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next for LA, Dalton Rushing. And that one missing low.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Popped up. Martinez. And that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Will Wilson. Swings and misses. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside. 1-1.
Nope. That's
One
inside.
out, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside. That's to third. Throws to first in time. Austin Hedges stands in. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
A little out front there as he swings through it. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Now here's Nolan Jones. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up and in, and it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. That's towards center. Edman drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. In the air, center field. Thomas on his way over. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Foul ball there.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Just missed. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Hernandez in his 8th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2 balls, no strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Betts off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
No,
not in time. He's safe. Check swing, called strike.
The count's full.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Freeman batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And there's a ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Walked his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 10 of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. 1 down. Here's Lane Thomas now. Fastball is outside. And now 2-0. Ohtani maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Here in Cleveland as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And there's the strike. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes the 2-2. That one ripped right center field. Back there. See you later. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 3-1. Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know they were? There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 4-1. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Rushing in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. Out towards left center. Jones should have this one. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Will Wilson. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air right center field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one hit to right. Hernandez hauls it in to end the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luis Ortiz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Rojas at the plate now. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Hot shot to third. Throw, picked it first, got him. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. 1-0. Two outs. Rip to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Ohtani back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So up next, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. The Dodgers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's the strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Lane Thomas.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That misses, and it's 1-0. On the ground, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And now 2 aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Kyle Manzardo. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. And they trail by 1. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Back-to-back base hits. Came screaming off the bat.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Garcia.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now, Jhonkensy Noel. That one is absolutely belted. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's off the wall. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And here's Freddie Freeman. First pitch, and he just misses. Ortiz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Jones gets under it and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that one fouled off. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Wilson. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Good eye by Hedges. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-0.
In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Just missed. Wilson, the runner at second with 1 away. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Angel Martinez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Fouled off. He was late. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Enright. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And a quick out, number 1. Dalton Rushing will hit next. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one to first. Manzardo takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering way off the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Landon Knack.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Arias in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The other way, and there's a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Now, Jose Ramirez. That one the other way, and no one can get there. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Here comes Lane Thomas. And a sac bunt here. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
That's 3 singles in a row. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. Manzardo digs in now. Tap foul at the plate. Tied at 4. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Fought off foul. with the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the seventh. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. One run's in, and they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Now the third baseman, Will Wilson. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. This one popped up. Betts settles underneath it. He's got it. 2 down. Austin Hedges now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the...
New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Jones stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Little chopper rolls foul. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses. That one fouled off. One now. And there's a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Manzardo takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one away inside. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. And it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Martinez on to first, and Betts is set down. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And
Nope,
ball one.
outside.
The Guardians leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Good pitch to hit
One
on
ball,
a tee
one
up
strike.
in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That's
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, Arias tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Angel Martinez. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Arias, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's inside.
That's inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. A switch hitter batting right. Looked like it was a little bit up. Martinez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save.
High leg kick hangs in the air.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Upstairs.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And it's even up. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now at the plate, Kyle Mansardo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Outside corner, there's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Pajes getting ready to hit. Just missed. Clase, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Noel takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Dodgers.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And he blows that one by him at 100.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one.